When I tell you that I have been literally struggling with this clean girl makeup stuff because I don't know, like sometimes it just gets way too far. But this time around, I feel so happy. I think I got it. All right, so I thought I'd actually have a bit of fun with this video today, and I wanted to actually do like a story time slash explaining my makeup. But yeah, let's see how that goes. But yeah, first things first, whenever you're doing your makeup, girls, like always moisturize your face. Like always make sure you do your skincare routine. So I obviously started off with my skincare routine, and today was actually exfoliation day, so I did a lot of masks, and yeah, I also did an ice bath because I felt like my pores were just a bit, I don't know, they were just looking a bit too cranky. So yeah, I just felt like I needed that. So yeah, moisturize your face as much as you can. Make sure you get all of that hydration inside. So the way I love to make sure that my skin is like moisturized, I even go in with the setting spray. So after you've set your face and you've made sure that it is fully hydrated, you go in with your eyebrows. So this step is definitely optional. Some people like to go in with their eyebrows at the end of their makeup, but for me, I don't know. I just like to perfect them because they just tend to get a bit messy with the concealer and stuff. And I just like to get the pencil work like perfected without actually messing up the base of my foundation. And sometimes when you gotta wipe stuff off, it doesn't always work out the way that you want it to work out. So yeah, go in with that eyebrow gel just to set those eyebrows and make sure that they're in place. And because definitely we're doing a clean girl look today, we somehow have to look like we're perfect with makeup, but we don't have makeup. It's actually kind of trippy, but yeah, try and lay those eyebrows as natural as you can. And yeah, let's get into my story time. So, I was actually thinking, well, having a moment of gratitude just over my friendships because they are definitely things that have really held me down, and it's actually kind of wonderful. So, I was just thinking about the beauty of my friendships and the roots and all my memories, and I just remembered this one story. So before I go into that story, I'm going to first spot correct my dark spots because yeah, we don't want to see that in this clean girl aesthetic look. And yeah, do that and then just blend it out. So don't go overboard. And when you blend it out, make sure you keep it in that area. So try and find like a small brush that's a bit dense, not like a full fluffy brush, but like that's a bit dense, and always set your face with setting spray in every step that you go. Like for me, that really helps out. I don't know about your skin type, but it's worked out for me. So, anyways, yeah, me and my best friends, we accidentally, I don't even know if it's accidentally, I call it fate, met in the same bathroom in high school, and it was the craziest thing. We were so happy because we felt like it was the cutest thing ever. We were like, "Oh my god, girl moment! How could this be?" So yeah, we met up, and now when we are meeting up, the principal of our high school literally walks in and assumes we are bunking. She full on gets livid and is like, "You guys are being suspended. You're being taken away." And we were like, "Oh my god." All right, let's pause a bit. So I'm using the Estee Lauder foundation. I've already applied the foundation. Make sure you always blend the foundation out. And I just love this foundation. It's so creamy and it's so full coverage. Estee Lauder will never disappoint. So yeah, I love the color of that. So we're going in with our contour. So I'm using the Rimmel. I just love the consistency of this too. It just works for my skin. It's creamy, and so I'm using this as contour. Don't ask me why I've got a big bottle. I just feel like there's no reason to have a smaller bottle. You know, if you've got your shade, then kudos to you, you know? Might as well get the big foundation bottle, you know? So yeah. Anyways, back to my story. So our principal is absolutely livid. She is walking us to her office, literally, and we are walking at the back. We created a whole story about how I just started my girl time, P time, you know, the big red P, and they were helping me out because we couldn't explain for the life of us how this was a coincidence. Literally, we couldn't. So, because I've got like high key acting skills, like from the back of my pocket, and my other best friend could really tell a good story and make it convincing, like with no. She's one of those people who, you know, there's people who can say what they want to say and it is what it is and just get on with it. The way that they can just easily get on with it just makes the whole thing true. Yeah, she's super good with that. So, yeah, she's one of those people. And I had another best friend that was a super serious kind of girl. So she always had like a dead, resting, straight girl face all the time. Literally, people were even afraid to approach her. Pause again. I'm so sorry. But yeah, guys, this is such an important step that I literally had to crack when learning about this clean girl makeup. Use your beauty blender. Like, make sure it's wet, make sure you use it. Do not even skip this part, you know? Like the fact that my problem was that my makeup was always feeling just a bit too much for clean girl look is because I wasn't absorbing the foundation and the products themselves with something just a bit more moist, you know, and setting it and making it literally look like a second skin. So I'm going in with my concealer just in not in full coverage kind of areas, but like in the peaks of my or the points of my face. So yeah, and then I'm gonna blend that out. Again, guys, make sure that especially when you're working with like a lighter color, make sure that you blend in the area. Like I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you apply that setting spray so that the product doesn't stain and it can move and be flexible because you are literally trying to plot it in one area and you don't want it to be cakey. That's what actually causes cakey makeup is when your face is like super dry and it's just not acceptable. Make sure you hydrate your skin. So I'm going in with this concealer as well. I just love the consistency of this and it just blends well with this super white. I just love creamy consistencies in products. Like I don't know, they work super amazing for my skin. I don't know. Yeah, they do. So, anyways, back to my story. Oh, yes, don't forget to blend that out. Keep it in the area. I think I've mentioned that it's very important you just keep it in the area because you're not trying to look like you're doing too much because of the state of this look. Okay, so it's not a standard rule. Sometimes you can play around with your concealer, but when you're trying to do this clean girl look, you really want to keep it clean, you know, like actually do what the look says. So, yeah. Anyways, back to my story. So this lady is like, you guys are being suspended. And we're like, we cannot be suspended. So she's walking in front of us, and we are literally devising a whole plan about how you're going to keep it straight. I don't even know how she didn't even hear us because she was walking so fast. I think she was that upset that she just I think she just maybe blanked out. I don't know. But yeah. So in the moment, she's like, finally, tell me, girls, what were you doing in the bathroom? And I broke into a whole cry because, again, the acting skills just come so naturally. My best friend told the story that no, like our friend here had her first pee and there's no one here. And I guess it's late for her. And yeah, she was just sad about it. And my other friend, obviously, with the straight face is like, yeah, like, is there an issue? You know, and it got to a point where I've been, you're like, I'm even so embarrassed to say this, but the lie went so deep that she was like, okay, it's fine, go see a guidance counselor. And it was so bad that I was like, oh my God, this is going way too far. We were all just so now really afraid because we obviously didn't want to get like suspended for something that really wasn't what it was. Like we've never even bunked, you know? So yeah, we started just really feeling bad. So eventually we told the guidance counselor the truth and she literally laughed. Like she laughed so hard And then she let us go and she says, "Don't do this again." And she was like, "Thank you, girls, for letting me know." And yeah, that was the story. Our hearts were beating so hard. But yeah. So, anyways, I'm going in with a light powder. So, another good thing to do with this clean girl makeup is to make sure that you get like a good powder for the different zones. Don't put too much. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. Do not put too much. So, yeah, just set that powder in just to make sure that the concealer shade is set. You're not trying to do too much. You're just trying to define the color, you know? So, anyways, looking back at just my high school journeys and stuff like that, I love the sweet moments that I shared. I love the innocent moments that once were, and I miss them very much, but not in a sad way, but in a way that's sort of like it liberates me. Like it makes me remember that I once was that innocent. I once was like that, so not dramatic. I don't know, just not extra. It like with the things that you're thrown in life. Like I was just so glad to remember those moments, and they just made me want to step back into those innocent moments and step back into those simple checking in on your friends, making sure you talk about simple stuff and help each other through tough stuff and hold space. And yeah, it was just such a fulfilling gratitude circle moment, you know? So this is our blush. So the reason why I'm going with the lighter blush, I usually like a more red blush because of my skin tone. I just love that deepness. But because we're doing this clean girl look and we're trying to look very, I woke up like this, we going in with a more sunshiny kind of blush. Yeah, we just going in with the lighter blush. And I won't even lie, it's like I like it. It's not doing too much, you know? So yeah, just to clean up those eyebrows because obviously we didn't pencil them in and we want to deepen the color. Always make sure that the eyebrows are popping in a natural way as if you do your eyebrows. So yeah, just to darken the hairs and just clean it up. Just yeah, brush it out. And of course, don't forget your lashes. But again, remember this is the clean girl look. We're not trying to do too much, you know? Don't stress yourself. Just try to just look like this is your face, you know? It's actually kind of funny because this is really not my face. There's so much product, like, but yeah. Now, one thing about me and the fact that I really love this clean girl look is that any day I will go for a gloss. Any day, like any day. I love a clean gloss look. Like I'm obsessed with it, you know? But because obviously this is a beat, I'm going in with like a matte kind of lighter shade. It looks like a nude. And yeah, that's the look. So yeah, I really love this look. If you guys love this look, comment below, let me know what your struggles are, and let's see how we can fix them because we all can have a good face beat, you know? So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, and we'll see you guys next time. Tune in on my next video, part 2, a full glam look with lashes.